Good morning. I'ma say this. Somebody told me not to make this video. I'm making it. You know, they always that one child that will give up, sacrifice, lay everything aside to take care of mom and daddy or grandma. That one child that could have went on and got that bachelor's and doctorate's degree, but she wanted to stay close to take care of mama and daddy.
Mainly mama.
She could have just, moved out of town, got her a big house in the suburbs. But no, she stayed close, or he stayed close to take care of mama and daddy.
That's fine and dandy. That's great. That should be commended, but they should have been focusing on their own family and then worry about mom and daddy. That's just my opinion.
Somebody got to make the sacrifice. You got the ones that go out of town, they go out of town and make a life for themselves, and they're always too busy to come home. And then when they do come home, they look at you like you're dirty, because you chose to stay here in South Carolina. You ain't done nothing right, And they up there upside down in their house. They ain't telling nobody, but they rented cars. Come down here. They're too good to stay in the house that they've been born and raised in, A trailer ain't no good for them no more, if they was in a trailer. They got to go to the hotel. But when the parent dies, that child that was down here taking care of mother and daddy, mother and father, she becomes obsolete. All her sacrifices are getting up in the middle of the night, taking care of them, and probably got to move out of her house into their house to take care of them. Her sacrifice didn't mean nothing. All them trips back and forth to the doctors, getting paperwork done while you on the phone calling, what going on? Did you do this? Did you do that? You in your education. You calling down here criticizing what she or he could have done, that you thought that you could do better, but you didn't have the time. You couldn't make the time, because you waiting on that phone call that says you're dead, so you can step in and do your thing. So you can step in and handle things. See, now you the after effect. That's the kind of person you are. The person that was down here wiping and cleaning the house and getting it straight, getting the yard straight, you understand? Yeah. They become obsolete. Oh, but when the person died, mom and daddy or grandma died, you got all the time.
Doesn't it seem a little bit selfish to, and I know a lot of what this lady's saying is hyperbole, but isn't it a little bit selfish to not want or to not allow your children to go continue your family, make your family? Isn't it selfish to want them to stay behind and sit there and take care of you because of some decisions that you made throughout your life or did not make? To me, that sounds selfish. To my children, don't worry about me. If you want to do something for me, you can. Other than that, you have your life to live.
Time in the world. They come down here. So you couldn't find time no other time. You've been busy. Well, but when they die, you come down here. Arrangements ain't right. You entitled now. You entitled. You're entitled to be on the front row. Your name should be here. You should be there. They should be here. You gotta see, you got that insurance policy that you've been hiding. But you want to see what the other kids gonna come up with, and then you'll put your part with it, and then you go to the people and get a death certificate and cash in your insurance. Yeah, you that one. You that one. You that one that come down here and ain't nothing right. Nothing right. They ain't pick out the right flowers. They ain't pick out the right casket. You overseeing the obituary. You just that clean up person You know, and one thing that make me mad? The dying person. The person that mama dad was, they'll put the estate or whatever in the person name that ain't taken care of. The one that's up the road, the one you think that's so educated, you know, you put it in their name. And the one that been taking care of you, wiping and cleaning, then give up everything to take care of you. She ain't worthy to make arrangements. I was talking to this girl, she hold her head down. That's why this video being made. So I got something to be my family too. Ain't everybody family. Not only mine, but you know, my family, you can call and talk to me when I finish this video. I really don't care. She said, my mama died, I did all that, and my sister come from up the road and just talk trash to me in the car. I said, because you let her. You let her. I said, because it couldn't have been Shirley. I said, it couldn't have been me. I said, I would have, when I found out that somebody else was going to be over everything and I done slaved myself to death, I would have said, you better come down here and get her. You better come back up there and take her with you, with your business there. You better do all that now. Because I done sacrificed enough and you can come down here and criticize me. It couldn't have been Shirley. It couldn't have been me. And she been just a crying. I said, go ahead on, cry it out. They come down here, they took the house from me. I said, the house that you been taking care of. Yeah, because she said she been paying all the taxes and she been doing this. I said, so she gonna come just run you out of it. She ain't had time to do nothing else. Yeah, mama left everything to her. I said, okay. I said, but the Lord got something in store for you. I said, you done your part as a daughter. I said,
There we go, depending on the Lord as opposed to depending on what we actually do. Because if this person that was supposedly taking care of everything, if that person had a family, she would have had a husband to tell her, look, you know, your parents are grown people too. Of course, we can help them out, but to give up your whole life when your goal on this planet is to procreate and make families, that's not your role. That's just not your role. I ain't saying abandon your parents and things like that, because I would never do that. But it is not for you to give up your entire life, because you're here to make families as well, just like your parents made families. Come on, y'all. Stop all this nonsense.
I said, if the Lord don't want her to have it, she won't have it. She said, I ain't gonna fight her for it. I'm gonna just move out the house. I said, where you going? I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna move out the house.
And this is all about
Woman came down
feelings.
here, board up the house. This is the family house. Okay. Family wasn't in here taking care of your mom and your daddy either. Your sister was. Her children was. And you bring your children down here. Well, my child is the oldest. They should be here and they should be there. And I should be here and I should be there. See, now all of a sudden now you entitled.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. We need to start looking at these things in a totally different way. From the start of your child's life, you should be setting them up to have their own life. And if you're doing that, that means you're making decisions in your life to where they don't have to worry about taking care of you. Of course, things happen. Nothing's gonna be perfect. Let's help each other along the way. But to sit there and expect your child to give up their life to totally take care of you, that's selfish to me.